On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Oh, skip ball. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that pick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From the 40 on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught. This is Addison. And they bring him down around the 34. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34.
26.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there Right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing once again, Rodgers. So it's taken in by Kyron Granson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. After 15 yards line.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Project, this is what you want.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll throw again, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, Rodgers. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The kick by Folk is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Jets with an early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Minshew. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
So cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Get 300! Get 300!
First down, Rodgers. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. As he's out shyer that time on the tackle.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hey, you block over here.
Here's 2nd and 7. Completed over the middle. We touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Inside. 18.
They bring a tight end in motion right. First down throw by Rodgers. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he lines up backwards to his own 5.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Pressure coming. It's Minshew. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it up. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage. Just because you're worried about taking a safety, you still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Deontay Hardy to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Right side, Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Minshew. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's into the end zone for a Cleveland pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way. It's
really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game.
Jets 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Henderson here from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets in trouble. It's third real long here.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ready more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in nature. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my savior.
Out of the gun, Minshew. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Green 18. Split 15.
Rodgers here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 8.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's second and 2. That's cut and stride by Addison. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Green 18.
Now Rodgers. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
9-yard pickup. It's second and inches at the Jets' 29-yard line.
Options are open here. It's second and inches.
Saturday. 58. Right there. Green 18.
McCaffrey running between the tacklers. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
18. Split 15.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Leads to second and 10.
Running back sent in motion. A pistol snap here. Rodgers. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
9 yards. And it's fourth down.
All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Sending the tight end in motion left. 2nd and 8. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Rodgers out of the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Here's a loft deep down the middle. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing once again, Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Rule 58.
One of the tight ends in motion left. McCaffrey will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal.
26. Hey, 88.
Tight end going in motion here. Working out of the gun. It's Rodgers. Has it down close. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push the lead to 20. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Kickoff taken at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. Let's come in here, Brock Minshew. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Minshew working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And finds Kmet downfield. He'll be touchdown after a big play.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And some solid blocking there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 43. That's incomplete on second down. Not on the same page that time. So now they have third and short.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Trying And an inside give to Henderson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
Gain on the play. It's fourth down.
They snap it. Here's Minshew. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, ball at the 36. From the shotgun, Minshew. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Minshew to throw. Hits his running back. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Henderson. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Minshew now on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Minshew to throw on fourth down. He connects downfield. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Working quickly here.
4 yards. That's another Jets first down.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up second and goal at the Browns' 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, Minshew. He's dropped. Thank God there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal. Minshew looking to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal. Desperation time here. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. T. Higgins, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets drop the lead back to 13.
Jets 14.
Is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Moore with a return. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
first down from the 31. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the 36. Big strike here to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
58.
They kick the running back in motion. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Rodgers here from the gun. Flying right side by Moore. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third and 1, now Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down right along the 30. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Again, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns push the lead to 20. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Throwing here, Minshew. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing on first is Minshew. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
This is Henderson on second down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Henderson's going to get it on third down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
4-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Now along the sideline by Higgins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Minshew working from the gun. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Moore with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. First down throw by Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, Rodgers. Has a big strike to Addison. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
And the Browns first down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They're going to pass it here. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So now it'll be second and goal. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Counterplay here, Warren. He pushes them a little closer to the 3. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing fourth down play. That kick, well, that throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Now Minshew. Hits his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. That's more of the catch out left. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, Minshew. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. brings up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Sticking in the air with Minshew. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now. That's caught for the first. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to his side. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
23 yards. And the Jets, first down.
Minshew on first down. He sends this one to the end zone. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there with almost no time left. Now, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, you need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. Call me a little bot.
And this is going to be cut for two, so some fight left in him. Love it. It is back to a one-score game.
Jets, 29.
So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. The Jets are celebrating. We're waiting for the ruling. Yes, they recovered. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.